Hello everyone, and welcome to Day Job. I am your host, Code Marvelous, and today we are going to be doing some post-rotation deck testing. We're going to be doing Titan Fast Advance, so without further ado, let's go ahead and take it for a spin. While we're waiting, let me get the list queued up. I'll keep. Let's put that on HQ. Let's hedge. Let's draw a card. We should have done that in the other order. Alright, well, next turn I may Audacity the Atlas depending on what we draw. Run amok, interesting. Morning, Paul. All right, that hurts a little bit, but we gotta do what we gotta do. This is what this deck does. Morning, Seeds. Yep, take your hostile, take over. I'm getting set up so that we can Audacity next turn. Gain a buck. Because you just need 3 cards when you play it, including Audacity itself. No medium makes our life a lot better because that's how people usually go ham. Okay. There you go. Oh, please hit the Cyberjacks. Yeah! Okay, so now we go get another atlas. We put that shit down. We play Audacity. We advance it. And we score. And we continue on with our lives. We're getting pretty lucky on these picks. If they run R&D again, we got to get the atlas. I think every access our opponent has gotten on agenda. Probably gonna lose here. Yep, again. I mean, I don't know what else we could have done. It's kind of hard when they pick an agenda on every access. Mulligan. Ooh, look at this. Some off-campus apartment business. It is nice that we don't have to say goodbye to Project Atlas. Let's draw. Let's special report. Man. This deck. It's not doing me any favors today. What we gotta try to do is we gotta try to armor up a little bit. Luckily, the bad pub is less impactful with someone, for someone who's playing Geist Breakers, because Geist Breakers, he's not spending money to boost them or break anyway. Have a great day, Undead. Oh, we don't need fast track this game, it's looking like. Okay. So let's score the first Atlas, and then we can start going for the shipments from Tenon if our opponent doesn't run. Now the other option that I could do with this deck is do Trick of Light. Yeah, I mean, phew. I've been working on a couple of different updates to it. Mostly just fiddling around with ice and Agenda Suite. I love Geist. Geist is the best. Things are a little weird, but we're doing okay. Alright, so let's get some money. Let's put the special reports and the biotic back in. Hello, Tiago. Ooh, that's bad. Well, this could be RIP. Well, we only lost one Atlas there, and that's pretty okay. Because now we can do this. And we're at 5 points. I mean, I guess without breaking news, a lot of this type of stuff gets a lot safer. And that's kind of neat, right? Alright, so we have shipment from Tenon now. But we don't have any 3-2s left. So we would need 2 of them to do a 4-2 in one turn. Or draw the 4-2. Then we can Atlas for it. Deep data whining. Oh no. This could be it. Whew. So there's got to be a levy in there somewhere. Otherwise the game's just over. As I said, since bad pub doesn't really do anything for our opponent, I'll score out the other hostile just to get the money boost. Yeah, let's just score that out. The engine's so beautiful. Smartly, because of the potential for tags off of Colossus and other things, my opponent hasn't gotten greedy and has kept the Fall Guys to protect the Street Peddler. Only going to use them if they have to. Yep, there's one. Okay, so now we've got the pieces for the more expensive way. We would need a total of $8 and a 4-2, but we could biotic shipment from Tenon. I've got to eat up their B&E breakers. Ice Wall is fantastic for that. Sure, it makes them money, but we don't have assets to trash, so it's not really doing anything for them. Let's just get a Mark Yale for some money. We are working hard. That we are definitely doing. Nice. Okay. So let's beanstalk. Let's put Mark Yale in server 2. Let's res him. And now we are ready the instant we draw an agenda. Next turn. Yeah, this is interesting. We got to remember that there's a legwork floating around that we haven't seen on the second pass yet. And our opponent is tearing through our deck pretty quickly. Their deck pretty quickly. If I don't have anything better to do, I might advance the Colossus next turn to make it harder for them to get into R&D. Because their breakers go down in strength the farther they get into the server. We're in trouble. This is what always seems to happen when I try to play this Titan deck. I just can't finish. Good game. Like, I just can't close. I just get hammered on R&D, and then they see the agenda before I do. I don't know. Maybe I'm not doing good piloting, but I just feel like I can't keep people out in the late game and then they just steal the game. Oh, let's go again. Stop Confoss. Always be running. Ho ho ho. Alrighty then. Alright, we're getting there. Let's special report. See what we get. That's pretty okay. Let's make things crappy for Thomas, since he's got always be running. He now always has to be running into a server. He's going to come into HQ and he's going to get both agendas. I don't know, Tiago. It's tough to say. I gotta get back in the swing of things. I'm trying to find my corp. I would really like a fast advance piece to clear out our hand, because neutralize all threats is going to shred us if we do not get set up. Well, that's probably going to be both agendas. Oh, thank God he didn't get the Atlas. Our deck does not feel very kind today. This is very bad. Oh, thank God. For the love of God, we need to get that atlas out of our hands. Yeah, you know, James, he's a Bioroid. He's also thematically, I think, my favorite runner in all of Netrunner. Come on. I love Adam. The other thing that I love about Adam is just like, you know, I know we're talking about a card game here, but just the interesting, you know, like what's the story? Is he like a Mark I Bioroid that escaped? Is he like something that Director Haas knows about and she's letting him wander around so she can get information about like how AIs develop on their own, or what Bioroids do when they're not maintained by the company? You know, is it like a Chappie situation where like some random tech like built him Frankenstein style in like a personal lab and then he got loose? You know, I would love to know. So he didn't run, correct? Yeah, okay. Come on, ride the train. What do you mean fixed Dr. Lovegood? Was there something wrong with him before? We could lose the Atlas here. Yes, thank you, James. The Modern Prometheus is one of my favorite books of all time. Just because of the amount of different themes it covers in one story. Yep. Well picked. All right. Like, there's a lot of really great stuff. If you've never read Mary Shelley's Modern Prometheus, I strongly recommend that you do. It's a great treatise on a lot of the things with like ideas of Victorian manhood and ambition and like the desire to be remembered and make your mark on the world and what it means to be alive and like the nature of fatherhood. And it's very interesting. A very interesting story. Purge. Let's reset the clock on that, please. One of the most chilling and poignant parts of the book is when, now I'm paraphrasing obviously, you know, the monster asks Dr. Victor Frankenstein why he made him. Why is he here? You know, the same question we've asked for, you know, time out of mind, basically, since philosophy has existed. And Dr. Frankenstein says, because I could. I wanted to see if I could. And that's a deeply unsatisfying reason to find out that you exist. Good game. I think I need to redo some of the ice. Right, yeah. Alright, let's, I'm tired of getting beat up. Let's do my Gabe deck. Anybody's got some good Wayland that they've been working on, I'd love to hear about it. I think I made some changes to this. I did some reconfiguring. No, this is probably fine. I think what I did is I got rid of equivocation. I think I got an extra employee strike, an extra daredevil, and a turning wheel. And then I had gotten rid of one emergency shutdown and a dirty laundry. And I had gone down to 2 HQ interfaces to get a blue, to get an Aaron in there. This is pretty good. Okay, then. Let's dirty laundry into HQ. Really? I'm just looking for like my new go-to corpo. Why Scorpios over like Builder of Nations? Just the extra influence. Alright, so we need to start getting some of our draw engine down. I think next turn we'll drop Abigail, draw a couple cards, and go into HQ. Double icing archives. Strange. Somewhat strange. So let's put that down. Let's draw. Let's run HQ. Come on, you. Kagugo. Let's jack out for now. Let's go R&D. So let's bypass. And there goes our current. Oh, perfect. Okay. I think we need to get Daredevil down so we don't lose it. We need to draw. We'll get Rosetta down so we don't lose that. And we're going to go into HQ. We already knew that was there. These Kagugos are rough on criminals now. So there's a Nisei in there. All right. Things are off to a very slow start. Not a big fan of it. Ruben, we lost like 5 games, so we're off the Atlas chain temporarily. So now we're trying Daredevil Faustgate. Show me a snare. What we really need is to get a little lucky here and actually pull an agenda. See if there's anything in archives. Wow. Well, that sucked. Yeah, I always forget that Faust is pretty terrible against Jinteki Ice. Maybe I should try to build like an Amakua Gabe. Because we're kind of in rough shape here. Yes, this is Core 2.0. I'm gonna have to get going in a minute here. I may have to concede just because I have got to get to work. Yeah, we've got very little shot. Everyone, as always, thank you for taking time out of your day to come hang out and watch me play Netrunner, even though we didn't win a single game today. If you like what we're doing with the channel, please take a look at the show notes and consider supporting the channel. And until I see you all again, always be running.